My family's been in business for 180 some years, and not that long ago we made the millionth Martin guitar.
Okay.
And so business has been good, and about a year and a half ago my colleagues came to me and said, you know, the 2 millionth guitar is coming up.
Yes.
What do you want to do? I said, I don't know, but let's do something special.
Okay.
And we happened to have been contacted by a watchmaker in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, who said, I make watches in Pennsylvania, you make guitars, is there anything we can do? And we said, you know, there might be a project, because we know that people that like nice guitars like nice watches. So out of that came the 2 millionth Martin guitar.
This is it right here.
This is the 2 millionth Martin guitar, with a theme of time, which I think is fitting with music, because if you can keep time, you can, the beginning of making music. And up here in the headstock, we've got one of Roland's watches.
All right.
And he made this beautiful little enclosure that becomes actually part of the tuning machines. This, which is a Roland Murphy watch, this little guy here has been reproduced here. And when we did the millionth Martin guitar, we were wild and crazy enough to say, you know, if we made something similar that was for sale, would we find any customers? And we did. It took a while, particularly because during the attempt to sell all of them, we hit the Great Recession. But ultimately, we sold all 50. So we said, let's do that again. All right, so let's go over and we'll look at the D-200. If you're so inclined, you can buy, not this one, this is going to be part of the company's collection, because this is number 2,000,001, but 2,000,002 to 2,000,050 serial numbers will be dedicated to the D-200.
Okay.
We've sold 6 so far here at the show.
Anything special on this one compared to the other one?
Well, it's not, as you can see, it's not quite as ornate. That guitar is priceless. This guitar does have a price. But rather than inlay the watch into the headstock, which was very complicated, when you buy the guitar and you get the guitar in the case, you open up the case, you take the guitar out, and in the pouch will be a limited edition Roland Murphy watch.
Yes.
And I was fortunate enough to commission one from Roland that's a little different. Mine has a titanium case because we're using new titanium strings, and mine on the back says made for Chris Martin, number 2 million. But other than that, this watch and that watch are pretty much identical. I think it's a pretty cool package.
It's special.
So we'll see how it goes. You know, it's going to take a while to sell all 50, but we did it once before. It's possible we'll do it again.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, this thing looks great. I have a couple of questions now that you've educated me on this.
Yeah.
Just about guitar playing in general.
Okay.
And kind of rapid fire questions. Don't have to be rapid fire answers.
All right.
In 3 words or less, can you describe how to play guitar?
So, I bought years ago somewhere a t-shirt that was a reproduction of, if you remember old matchbooks. The matchbooks, people used to advertise on the matchbooks.
Okay.
That those little ones that folded. And so this was like a farcical matchbook cover ad.
Yes.
And it was a kid playing a guitar, and it was one of those send away for the secret sauce, and it said, learn to play the guitar in 30 minutes or less. It's much harder than that.
Okay. That's a great answer. So, with that in mind, if you could put up a billboard that every guitar player had to drive past every day for the rest of their life, what would you want that billboard to say?
All right. My suggestion would be start with the ukulele.
Oh, okay.
You know, if you're a beginner and you're intimidated by 6 steel strings, start with the ukulele. Pete Seeger's first instrument was a ukulele. The ukulele is the gateway drug to the guitar.
Thank you so much.
Good.
It's truly an honor to be a part of this very special moment in Martin history. I do have actually one more question for you. If you could like consolidate your thoughts to like in 30 seconds or less, what has been the most special moment regarding music in your life that you immediately pops into your head? Okay. It doesn't have to be like the most, you know what I'm saying?
I was in college, and I got to see John McLaughlin and the Mahavishnu Orchestra play. That was pretty cool.
That was it.
That guy can play the guitar.
I take your word for it.
Yeah.
So you got to see him live, and that was just
little
like,
theater in Pennsylvania. It was. I love jazz music, and that guy can play. I mean, that kind of that fusion improv jazz stuff,
just
electric,
like flows out of the fingers on the frets.
Good stuff.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr.
All right.
Moore.
Thanks.